All right, what's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. So this Saturday is UFC 312. Um, from top to bottom, the main event is pretty solid. You got Dracus Duplessis versus Sean Strickland 2. And also in the co-main event, you got Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. The rest of the card, not too shabby. Not too shabby. A couple fighters on there I never saw compete before. But without further ado, let's get into the main card. All right, so kicking off the main card, we got Jake Matthews versus Francisco Prado. Jake Matthews pretty much grew up inside the octagon. I believe when he was coming off the Ultimate Fighter, he was like around, he's probably like 20, 22 maybe. Definitely had some ups and downs, but overall, very, very solid fighter. Excellent striking, solid wrestling as well. Francisco Prado, I've never seen him compete before. He's 22. I don't know. I don't see him getting past a guy like Jake Matthews with his experience. Now, if Francisco is able to get the W, fantastic. But if Jake Matthews gets the job done, it'll just be a learning experience for Prado. He's young. He's got lots to learn, and we'll see what happens, man. But I'm definitely going Jake Matthews on this one. I think he gets it done via submission. All right. Next up, we got Jimmy Crute versus Rodolfo Bellato. Um, Bellato is another guy I never saw him compete before. I'm assuming he's a striker. Just by looking at him, I'm assuming he's a striker. Now Jimmy Crute, on the other hand, I mean, he definitely needs a win. He's been on a 3-fight losing streak. I know he got plagued by a few injuries. But Jimmy Crute, when he's healthy and he's on, you really see his true potential shine through. Very, very well-rounded fighter. Solid striking. Has knockout power. And also, his wrestling and jiu-jitsu game is pretty solid as well. Now, in this matchup, I believe Jimmy Crute path to least resistance is to take down Bellato and either secure a submission or get a TKO finish via ground and pound. On the feet, I don't know. It gets. I think on the feet, it's anybody's game. Now, with Jimmy Crute, if he manages to get this fight down, I believe he has a significant advantage there. But we'll see what happens, man. I'm rooting for Jimmy Crute. I could see him getting it done via submission, but we'll see what happens. All right, next up we got Justin Tafa versus Taliesin Teixeira. Taliesin, man, I saw his highlights. Yeah, Taliesin, he's looking like he could be a real threat to the heavyweight division. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. A lot of potential on this guy. But with Justin Tafa, he closes that distance and he lands anything, you're going night night. But Taliesin, he's tall, he's 6'7". He has like a 9-inch reach advantage. I believe this fight is gonna come down to who lands first. Is it gonna be Justin Tafa closing that distance, landing one of those big shots, or will Taliesin keep the fight at range, utilize that massive reach advantage, and just pick Justin Tafa apart? Who knows? We'll see. Or you never know. Taliesin might might try to take the path to least resistance, which is just take down Justin Tafel, hold him down, and beat him up. We'll see what happens. But I do not see this fight going the distance. I think somebody's getting knocked out. With that being said, I'm going with Taliesin on this one. I think he's gonna get a job done via TKO. All right. In the co-main event, we got Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. Now, Weili, in my opinion, right now she's in her prime, and she just keeps getting better and better. But I believe Tatiana Suarez, when she's healthy, she can beat any of these ladies in the strawweight division. Now, what type of condition does she show up with on fight night? That remains to be seen. But I'm telling you, when she's healthy, she can beat anybody. Her wrestling, her wrestling pedigree is gonna give everybody trouble in that women's division. Now, big question is, can she take down Zhang Weili and hold her down? I think so. Me personally, I think she could do it. That remains to be seen though, because Zhang Weili has been on fire as of late. Like I said, she keeps getting better and better. But I just believe that the wrestling of Tatiana Suarez is going to be enough to get the job done. Now, she has been improving on her striking, her submission game as well. She always had very good submissions, but her ground and pound when she get these girls down, we gonna see what happens. That's why I'm really intrigued about this matchup. Is can Zhang Weili stop the takedown of Tatiana Suarez? If she can and keep this fight standing, now Zhang Weili I believe has a significant advantage on the feet. But the big question is, can she stop the takedown? That remains to be seen. With that being said, I'm going with Tatiana Suarez on this one. I think she gets it done via TKO or submission. Well, I'm going TKO on this one. I think she takes her down and gets TKO finish. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, next up in the main event, we got Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland 2. The first fight, highly competitive. Some would say Sean Strickland won the first fight, but I do believe the judges got made the right decision. I think Dricus du Plessis, yes, on the feet it was competitive, but Dricus did manage to secure takedowns throughout the course of the fight. Now, in my opinion, that's the question that's going to be presented again in this fight. Can Sean Strickland keep this fight standing? Because Dricus du Plessis, excellent kickboxer, very awkward and orthodox, has not knockout power, but he can wrestle. And Sean Strickland, if he manages to keep this fight on the feet, I think it's going to be anybody's game at that point. With that being said, I'm going with Dricus du Plessis on this one. I believe he's going to secure a decision victory yet again. And whoever wins this fight most likely is going to face Nasirim Imavov next in line. Because Imavov last week got the TKO finish over Izzy. I know the whole, the eye poke. And yeah, but it is what it is, man. You can't take nothing away from Imavov for landing the shot that led to the TKO finish. But in my opinion, whoever wins this matchup should be facing Imavov next. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, but overall, the card is not too bad. Not too bad. The main event and the co-main event is definitely carrying this main card. Alright. See the prelims. Yeah, I do not know any of these gentlemen. Oh, Wong Tong. I believe, yeah, Wong. She lost her last match. she's an excellent kickboxer, but she lost her last match because she was a huge favorite in the last fight, but I believe she got rocked and then got submitted, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we'll see what happens in this fight. I think she's gonna learn from that. Her first loss, she gonna learn from it. But yeah, she's a dangerous striker on the feet. Anybody else? Yeah, yeah. I do not know any of these fighters. But anyways, I'm definitely looking forward to the main event and the co-main event, seeing how that fight plays out. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, you guys be safe and enjoy the fights. Peace.